Deep muscles of back. Now these deep muscles of back, yesterday we have studied the introduction part. Now we would study the lateral tract. Yesterday we studied lateral, what is medial, and what is mixed. So now it is lateral tract. Now this attachment of the muscles to the vertebral transverse process and ribs. First one is the sacrospinalis muscles, which is muscle erector spinae. Now its origin is sacrum, spinous processes of the lumbar vertebrae, iliac crest and thoracolumbar fascia, and then extends to the skull. Now the next part, according to the origin, these sacrospinalis muscles form three divisions. Now these are iliocostocervicalis muscle. Now this muscle is lateral division of erector spinalis spinae muscle and attached to the ribs. Now this has three parts. First one is the lumbar, inserted into the transverse processes of the upper lumbar vertebrae and angle of the lower ribs. Thoracic is the inserted into the angle of the upper ribs, and cervix inserted into the transverse processes of lower cervical vertebrae. Now the second one is longissimus muscle. Now this muscle is in intermediate division of lateral of erector spinae and inserted into transverse processes. These have four parts: lumbar, thoracic, musculolongissimus, dorsi and cervicis, and capitis, and inserted into transverse processes of all thoracic and upper cervical vertebrae, ribs and mastoid process. Now the third one is the spinalis muscles. Now these muscles is the medial division of erector spinae muscles and inserted into the spinous processes of thoracic second to 8th and cervical second to 4th. Now the next category is separate bundles passing between the transverse processes of two adjacent vertebrae and also related to the lateral tract. These are intertransversalis posterior cervicis muscle and intertransversalis medialis lumborium muscle.